The Caitlin Clark phenomenon. It did not end when she got drafted and left Iowa, and it did not end after her Rookie of the Year campaign. We'll talk about how Clark and the Indiana Fever made history once again this morning with an announcement from the largest sports network in the world. We'll talk about it in just 1 second, but just a brief reminder to like the video and subscribe, folks. Yes, we cover primarily Iowa men's basketball, Iowa football, and Iowa women's basketball. But once in a while, we'll mix in some Fever coverage. And of course, congratulations to Lucy Olson. We talked a little bit about her draft choice selection by the Washington Mystics last night in a YouTube short. But so much content around the clock, around the year, right here from the Hawkeye of the Storm on YouTube. And you can also follow me at From the Hawkeye on X and Instagram, From the Hawkeye of the Storm on Facebook. We appreciate your support in advance. So the news that broke here earlier today, and it's been confirmed here through multiple people, The Athletic initially broke this story. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, that game they'll play, an exhibition game against the Brazil national team, it will be televised by ESPN, an historic announcement for the WNBA. Here is the official word from The Athletic. I'm going to read this article for everybody in case you missed it earlier today. And like I said, it's been confirmed by multiple sources since this news was initially released by Andrew Markand and Ben Pickman. It says, and I quote, "The Caitlin Clark effect has reached the preseason. ESPN will broadcast what is believed to be the WNBA's first nationally televised exhibition game when Clark returns to Iowa for the Indiana Fever's game against Brazil's national team on May 4th. Sources briefed on the network's scheduling said the 5 p.m. tip-off will be on ESPN unless the network has a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. In that case, the Fever Brazil game would shift to ESPN2. ESPN declined comment to The Athletic. Iowa retired Clark's jersey back in February. Her return with the Fever will be her first game in Carver Hawkeye Arena since graduating last spring. Tickets for the exhibition sold out within 45 minutes of being listed, and that is ridiculously amazing. Countless Hawkeye fans have become Fever fans, and we consider them family. Fever president of basketball operations Kelly Krauskopf said in a statement when the game was initially announced, "That's what will make this preseason matchup so special for us." The lack of accessible preseason broadcasts has become a pain point for fans in recent seasons, as many have clamored to have network partners air those games. Last season, an exhibition between the Chicago Sky and the Minnesota Lynx was unavailable on a broadcast, but totaled more than 2 million views through a fan's phone on X. The growth is happening so fast, Cheryl Reeve, the Minnesota coach and president of basketball operations, said after that exhibition. It's so accelerated, and I've been saying this in our own organization, the business as usual isn't going to work anymore. Clark and the Fever begin the regular season on May 17th. They will be featured on 41 nationally televised or streamed games in the upcoming WNBA season, the most of any franchise. Of their 44 games, 10 will be on ABC or ESPN, while 8 will air on ION. Last year, Clark won Rookie of the Year and was named to the All-WNBA First Team. 6 different WNBA television partners set viewership records for their highest WNBA game. All 6 involved the Fever. No surprise there. Clark is not the only WNBA star returning to her alma mater. The Chicago Sky are returning to LSU, Angel Reese's alma mater, for an exhibition. The Las Vegas Aces and Dallas Wings will play a preseason game at Notre Dame, the alma mater of guards Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, and Enrique Ogumbawale. The Liberty are also playing at the University of Oregon in a homecoming game for Nyara Sabali and Sabrina Ionescu. So quite the story here. ESPN broadcasting what's believed to be the WNBA's first nationally televised exhibition game, and it will happen in Iowa City, in Hawkeye land, there in Carver Hawkeye Arena. Absolutely nuts, the fandom that Iowa women's basketball people have put forth for this team, the Fever, and for Caitlin Clark. We're over a year removed from her college career ending, and Hawkeye fans are literally Indiana Fever fans. It's just, I don't know that I can relate anything to it. I mean, obviously you got a lot of, like, from a locale standpoint, you have Minnesota Vikings fans, Bears fans, you have Bulls fans around, but Indiana, that's a ways away. This is obviously unprecedented with the women's game, but I can't think of an experience or an example of a fan base of a college program and a college player following that player to a pro sports team like Hawkeye fans have followed Caitlin Clark to the Fever. And the fact that ESPN is going to broadcast that on their primary network, barring something with the NBA playoffs and Game 7 scenario, is absolutely incredible. So I just wanted to cut this video because we probably don't pay enough due to Caitlin Clark and, well, Indiana Fever, right? We just don't. And so maybe we'll pick up some coverage here moving forward throughout the summer. But incredible stuff. Congratulations to the Fever, Caitlin Clark, Iowa for making this game happen and getting it scheduled, and the Brazil national team. I wish Aaliyah Guyton were still around, given the fact that she's half Brazilian. But it is what it is. It's going to be a fun one. ESPN on May 4th in Carver Hawkeye Arena. Folks, keep it locked right here because we've got so much more to come in the coming days and coming weeks from the Hawkeye of the Storm. Hawkeye coverage around the clock right here from the Hawkeye of the Storm. Have a great Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon.